From the 100.5 and 790 newsroom, this is WSGW News.
53 degrees at 6:05. Good evening. I'm Jonathan Dent. A man accused of stabbing his wife before leading police on a chase that ended with a crash was arraigned on 2 felony charges yesterday. 40-year-old Greg Atwood faces charges of assault with intent to murder and assault with intent to do great bodily harm. The charges stem from an October 25th incident when police say that Atwood stabbed his ex-wife multiple times at a gas station in Auburn before leading officers on a chase to uptown area of Bay City, where he crashed into a townhome. Atwood's ex-wife survived her injuries after being treated at a local hospital, and occupants of the townhome were able to escape unharmed. If convicted, Atwood could face a life sentence. This Saturday, Midland is hosting its Winter Wonderland, a parade of ice sculptures in the downtown area. The ice games and sculptures will be on display beginning at 2 o'clock p.m. and will be available for viewing throughout the day. New this year, Ice Guru will be performing a live ice carving show from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock on the corner of McDonald and Main Streets outside of TriStar Trust. Organizers asked that attendees be respectful of all the sculptures and the games to ensure that they last as long as possible. For more information, visit downtownmidland.com/events. Bringing culture to the children of the Great Lakes Bay region is just one goal for the Saginaw Children's Museum. On February 18th, the museum will host its first cultural-based event called Where in the World? The Japanese Culture Center and several other organizations will be participating. There will be music, food, and crafts represented from around the world. The event starts at 10 a.m. and children of all ages are welcome to attend. Saginaw Children's Museum is located at 315 West Genesee Avenue in Saginaw. To learn more, call 989-399-6626. WSGW News Time is 6:07. The weather forecast is coming up.
Check out the WSGW Sports Broadcast page on WSGW.com. Want to know when and which WSGW station you can hear the Tigers, Red Wings, Michigan football and basketball, Saginaw Spirit hockey, and SVSU football? Click on the Sports Broadcast box on WSGW.com.
WSGW News Time is 6:08. Police have released the names of the 3 Michigan State University students that were killed in last night's shooting. Police say that sophomore Brian Frazier and junior Ariel Anderson, both from Grosse Pointe, as well as Alexandria Verner, a junior from Clawson in Oakland County, all lost their lives when 43-year-old Anthony McRae opened fire on MSU's campus after 8:15 p.m. 5 other students remain in the hospital in critical condition. McRae took his own life when confronted by police later in the evening. A child in Houghton Lake was taken to the hospital after being struck by a vehicle Monday morning. According to state police, troopers were dispatched to Collins Elementary School after reports of a vehicle hitting a 10-year-old. Witnesses say that the child had just gotten out of his father's vehicle and shut the door when another vehicle, driven by a 31-year-old woman, backed into the boy and pinned him to his father's vehicle. Police say the 10-year-old suffered internal injuries and was taken to My Michigan Medical Center in West Branch and was later transferred to Covenant Medical Center in Saginaw. Police are still investigating the incident. Ford had to halt deliveries and production of one of its most important new products. Michigan News Network's AutoBeat reporter Jeff Gilbert has more.
Ford putting the halt on the F-150 Lightning after a pre-delivery quality inspection noted a potential battery issue. So for the time being, Ford has stopped production of the electric pickup and is not delivering them to customers. No word how long it'll take to sort out the issue. A Ford spokesperson says they don't believe there are any problems with the F-150 Lightnings that have already been delivered to customers.
Stay tuned. We've got much more coming up on the Evening Roundup.
It's the Ontario Hockey League action of your Saginaw Spirit.
Now it's Locust again, over Hill, goes back to
Sapovalov, he scores! Couldn't draw it up any better than that.
After an overtime loss against the Sioux Greyhounds last weekend, the Saginaw Spirit looked for a little payback when they hit the road to face off against the Greyhounds this Wednesday night with coverage starting at 6:50 p.m. on 100.5 FM.
Your Saginaw Spirit play on 100.5 News Radio WSGW.
Wall Street ended mixed as inflation data supported the interest rate worries. In New York, the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 both closed lower, while the NASDAQ closed up on the day. Stocks of local interest are generally lower. AT&T 1915 down 11, CMS Energy 6116 down 46, Dow 5976 down 56, DuPont 7646 up 9, Corteva 6218 down 29. HP 3040 up 6. Huntington Bank 1535 down 3. Independent Bank 2268 down 27. Lumen Technologies 393 down 13. Home Depot 318.43 down 510. Walmart 145.49 down 42. GM 42.43 up 41. Trinzio 26.33 up 22, and the price of a barrel of oil slid by $1.10, closing at $79.26 per barrel. This is Steve Anderson from Baird in Saginaw and Midland, wishing everyone a very happy Valentine's Day and a great evening.
The greatest threat to our future is our national debt.
Social Security and Medicare is off the books now, right?
We got unanimity.
News coverage.
A balloon over U.S. airspace.
I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down.
Not believing much from President Biden.
News coverage.
The horrible earthquake in Turkey.
Has Joe Biden ever called Twitter to take down?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Dozens of whistleblowers, FBI agents coming to us.
Wasting taxpayer dollars on a fishing expedition.
News coverage on WSGW.
Good evening. This is the WSGW Farm Final for Tuesday, Valentine's Day, February the 14th, 2023. In Chicago today, mostly negative on the Chicago Board of Trade. Some of the future contracts in soybeans did make it up into the positive side, but overall it was negative. As far as our weather is concerned, another nice sunny day, tapering off though, and seeing mostly cloudy as we move into the later afternoon hours. And a chance of precipitation will be moving in probably within the next hour or so, as we're looking forward to a wet evening tonight, a wet beginning to the day tomorrow, but more so than anything else is going to be the strong gusty winds. We'll tell you a little bit more about that weather forecast in a moment, but back to those closing prices. Wheat finishing down 6 at Star of the West this afternoon. Cass City Rapson as well as Frankenmuth. Looking at the white wheat at 746, the red wheat at 696. New crop down 2, 775 for the white wheat, 725 for the new. Corn down 3, Cass City as well as Frankenmuth at 627. New crop finished up a penny at 538. Soybeans in Frankenmuth down 6 at 1462. The new crop down 2 at 1318. Over in the thumb area, 1457 on the nearby soys with a new crop at 1313. The cloud cover moved in as we move through the afternoon after once again a very nice sunny day. Scattered shower activity will be around tonight, probably kicking in within the next hour or two. It'll be relatively light in nature. It'll be there. But it does appear as though as we go past midnight, the shower activity isn't really going to pick up. It's going to be the wind speeds coming out of the south. We'll see some winds, especially after midnight, gusting to close to 40 miles per hour. And those winds will pick up in intensity as we go through the morning hours tomorrow morning. We'll see some southwest winds gusting to better than 50 miles per hour. Scattered shower activity around early, clearing off, moving out as we go through the day tomorrow, 52 for a high, 32 for a low. Then on Thursday, we'll see clouds, rainy, snowy conditions as we go through the day on Thursday. Low pressure over southwestern Missouri will move into central Indiana during the day on Thursday. Temperatures 34 for a high on Thursday, 16 for a low on Thursday night. And then on Friday, it looks as though we'll have partly cloudy skies, but it'll be a lot cooler. Thursday could present some travel problems, so be advised it could be a little messy. And we are, quite frankly, right on the edge of a 2 to 4 snow accumulation. That's it for our closing prices this evening. Join us tomorrow for the early morning edition at 5:30 and your first look at the markets at 11:40 on WSGW.
The WSGW Morning Team.
Got a story that a piece of Star Wars memorabilia has made its way into the record books. In fact, Guinness has certified this as the most expensive movie prop gun ever sold at an auction.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Very nice. It's Han Solo's blaster.
How much?
$1,057,500. It's because it's the only surviving prop gun of the 3 original that were made for the original movie, A New Hope.
I never saw the movie, sorry.
You better get up to speed, because if we're ever to do the Morning version of Star Wars, you've got to play the role of Princess Leia.
Good luck with that.
I, of course, the casting would be Luke Skywalker.
Of course.
And Pat, because of
Absolutely.
the facial hair, has got to be Chewbacca.
Art can be Han Solo.
No, R2D2.
R2D2?
Yes.
Charlie, Denise, and Pat, your morning team, 5:30 to 9 on WSGW.